Hello, hello, and welcome to Beauty School. You have Mary Kay Sales Director Rebecca Strange and myself, Catherine Tatum, Sales Director out of Tallahassee, Florida, and Rebecca is in Montgomery. So welcome, welcome. Rebecca, say hi.
Hello, hello.
Rebecca is running the IT, and we love her and bless her for that. So here we are. Welcome to Beauty School. So today we're going to be learning a quick dash out the door look. So this is just a quick little something, just to give you some color on your face, some coverage. And so that way you're comfortable if you bump into your friends or a coworker or something like that at the store, you feel good, you're looking good. Just gives you a quick dash out the door look, a 5-minute face. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to tell you what I already have on. So I already have on my eye cream, and then I have on our replenishing serum C. And so that's what I have on because that's got anti-aging in the eye cream, which is so important. And then I have, sorry, there's a little bit of extreme. I apologize. And then now we're going to hop right into it. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is our CC cream. So you can see it. So it's got an SPF 15 in it. Comes in 5 different colors that match your skin shade. And so it's great. I am very fair, and I actually have a residual bit of a spray tan at the moment. So I'm going to go with very light, because very light for me is like right there. It kind of makes me look like I have a little more color. Just for point of reference, I am an Ivory C110 typically, which is like the third one from the bottom. So the very light works for me, but it does give me a little bit more of a color than I typically have with my foundation. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm just going to take the CC cream, and it's got a little pump top, which I love. For the quickness of this, I'm just going to put it in my hand, and I'm going to apply it with my fingers. It's totally your personal preference how you apply your foundation or your CC cream. For me, for the speed of it, I'm going to use my hands. You can use brushes. You can use a sponge. I will tell you, as far as the CC cream goes, it will kind of clog up your sponge or your brush a little bit. So if you are going to use a sponge or a brush with a CC cream, I want you to go ahead and rinse it out every time and use your brush cleaner on it, or use some eye makeup remover or one of your face washes with it to clean it out. What happens is the SPF, I'm sorry, I hope you can understand me because I'm rubbing my face at the same time. But the SPF will clog up the bristles. And so that's why you want to make sure you wash it. All right, I'm going to be real quiet real quick so you don't have to listen to me while I rub my face. So I'm just massaging it around. Always take any of your color underneath your jawline. Don't just leave it right here. If you leave it here, you're going to have a line there. You'll see that's why I take it down. I'm just making sure I get some coverage. I'm going to dab up here, dab a little bit on my eyes. We're going to rub in. Quick 5-minute face. Of course, your 5-minute face might look different. What I'm going to be showing you today is our CC cream. Like I said, so CC cream has a little bit of coverage. It gives you enough so you feel like you've got color. You're going to see I've got some breakouts going on, and so it covers those up some. We're also going to do a quick mascara, a quick lip. And then my 5-minute face also includes brows, because I am naturally blonde and you can't really see my brows without it. So I do include that in mine. So it's your personal preference. But that is like my 5-minute face. So if I'm running to the store, if I'm taking a delivery to a customer or something like that, this is what I'm going to put on before I leave the house. If I need to get something on, but don't have time to do a full face, or maybe I'm headed to the gym and going to work out, so I don't want a full face because I know I'm going to wash it off later. Your choice there. So, all right. On your nose, make sure you get it in all the way around the little sides and the edges. And then let me make sure I got my jawline down here. Here we go. And I just take it and I smooth it out. Okay, there you go. 5-minute fix on the CC cream. All right, let me just wipe my hands off real quick. All right, so that's the CC cream. You can, of course, go back in and cover up if you have blemishes that you're concerned about. That's totally your preference. I will typically do that if I have larger blemishes. I will, like right here, I would put a little concealer on that, but I don't have to. It's really up to you. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do lips, because you always end up with a little bit of foundation on your lips. So wipe that off with your hand, or I have a paper towel. I'm going to wipe that off a little bit. And then I am going to do our Mary Kay True Dimensions, and the color I'm using is Sparkling Rosé. So I love this color. I'm going to put it up to the light so you can see it. Ooh, I hope you can see it. There. Oops, sorry, it's backwards. There you go. Sparkling Rosé. I love this one because it gives you a little bit of color, but it's not too poppy. And I'm so sorry. I just turned my light off. There we are. I'm not sure how that happened, but here we are. And so I just put this on because it gives me a little bit, but it's not too lipsticky. It's very natural. One of the things that I love about Sparkling Rosé is that it's actually very moisturizing. So our True Dimensions line is super moisturizing. It feels like butter on your lips. You can see that it's like moisturizing. It just feels so good. It feels amazing. All right, I'm going to do some mascara because that's important. The mascara that I'm going to use today is our Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. It is my go-to if I had to just pick one. So that's what I like, is the Mary Kay Ultimate. We all make faces when we put on mascara, so just go with it. It's not cute to put on your makeup as far as the faces that you make, at least in my experience. It becomes a little interesting. So we always have to, like, tilt our heads and hold our mouths a certain way. It's just part of it. It's just how you put on mascara and eyeliner, for that matter. I get in there at the base of the lashes and then I pull up, is what I do. So I kind of go in here and then I wiggle it on out and get to the tips. I also turn my wand this way and really get in there because you can get closer into the corners. Fun fact, if you get closer into the corners of your lashes, it makes them look wider and more voluminous. So that's one of the reasons that I do turn it that way, and not just this way, but this way and go in, is because you get a better looking lash because you get those tiny little baby hairs on the ends. I'm going to get a little bit more mascara and do the bottoms. See, this is the face. Gotta hold your lips just right. Because if you don't, you end up with it over here like that. We can fix that. I'll show you what to do. Fun fact, if you get mascara on your face and it's wet, don't wipe it off right away. Wait until it dries and then take a Q-tip or a piece of, tissue or cotton ball or something like that, and then get it, because it will smear if it's wet. When it's dry, it comes off better. Just FYI. All those tips and techniques and tricks that you get to learn in beauty school. All right, last one. I do the same thing on the bottom. Hold in. Get those little baby hairs, and see, I've got all sorts of, you can see I smudged it all up. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes it's not so good. All right, let's see. So we've done CC cream. We have done our lipstick. We have done mascara. Look, I'm like coming to life. It's amazing. If you wanted to go back in and use like under eye corrector or concealer, you could totally do that. Do that before you do your mascara, or do spot treat any blemishes that you might have, or scars or anything like that. And then, like I said, the last thing that I like to do for my 5-minute face is a brow, because I'm blonde, so you can see them, but you can't really see them. So And of course, if I'm not talking to you, this goes a little quicker. It actually is 5 minutes. Ha! I do brows. So all I did was use our eyebrow and eyeliner brush, and I just brushed them out. And then I like to use our pencil. So that's what I'm using. We actually have two different types of pencils. This just happens to be the one I have open right now. I'm blonde. So I have this version and I have the other version, just the one I grabbed. Or you can use our eyebrow tint. So you can use either one. I'm just partial to a pencil. So it's personal preference. I also like to start my brows at the side, at the arch, and then go out and then come back in. Same thing, arch, out, and then back in. The reason is you get a better arch that way. You're not as apt to draw like a straight line as you are if you start from over here. If you start from over here and then go, for some reason, it's just not as natural of an arch. You get a little bit, you kind of squash it sometimes. So just so you know. So I always start over here and then come out. See, look at that. Like, look how much difference that brow makes right now. Let me just cover this up because, okay, there's one side. And then we have, I'm sorry, guys. Look at that. Like, so much better. Makes me so happy. All right. Come over here and do this one. Got to clean up that mascara still. Remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They are also not second cousins. Sisters, not twins, not second cousins. So, get my brows in, get a little color. So that way, I feel like when I'm out in public, I feel a little bit better, feel like I have my face on. They can see my expressions. I'm not super blondie, or like one of my friends says, a naked panda. She calls me a naked panda whenever I don't have my mascara or my brows on. It's true. And so I just want to make sure I have that. So I had to look at it real quick and make sure what needed to be fixed. It's just a quick touch up. There you go. How about that? How about some brows? How about a 5-minute face? So make sure that you chat with your beauty consultant, because she can get you set up with all these products so you have everything. So you can do your quick dash out the door 5-minute face look. That way you're covered. You've got some color. You've got some coverage. You have life in your face. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident, but it doesn't take you all day. So have fun with it. Reach out to your beauty consultant. Make sure that you join us, because every week we're going to come on and we're going to teach you some new tips and tricks and techniques to help you feel your best and looking your best as far as your skincare, your beauty, and your cosmetics routine. I thank you all for joining us. Let us know if you have any questions, comment, and we'll get you taken care of. Thank you so much for joining. Rebecca and I, have an awesome day.